So up to yesterday we have studied about the what we studied definitions of trigonometric ratio, and complementary angles. And next trigonometric ratios for acute angles and identities. These all basics we have learned earlier. Once again I am revising that. Up to yesterday's class we have studied about definitions of trigonometric ratios, complementary angles for trigonometric ratios for acute angles and trigonometric identities. All these we studied earlier now. Let us go for the exercise 11.1. The first problem. You see the first problem. All of you open your textbooks. Show your textbooks. What is the first problem here? In right angle triangle ABC. So ABC is the right angle triangle. Here I am giving the solution. ABC is a right angled triangle. Let us see A, B and C. First listen, then after copy. ABC is a right angle triangle. In right angle triangle ABC, 8 centimeters, 15 centimeters and 17 centimeters are the lengths of AB, BC and CA respectively is given. What is the length of AB? 8 centimeters. So this is of 8 centimeters and BC is 15 centimeters and CA is 17 centimeters. Earlier we have studied that the longest side is the hypotenuse in the right angled triangle. So that's why AB is 8 centimeters, BC is 15 centimeters and CA is 17 centimeters. So what he gave in right angle triangle ABC, we have drawn the right angle triangle ABC. In that we have mentioned AB, BC and CA. Up to here it is clear. Then find sin A, cos A and tan A. We have to find the sin A, cos A, tan A. Where he is considered the angle? He is considered the angle at A. If the angle is at A, what is the opposite side? BC will be the opposite side and AB will be the adjacent side. AC will be the hypotenuse. If we consider the angle at A, what is the opposite side? BC is the opposite side, AB is the adjacent side, AC is the hypotenuse. So sin A, what is the definition of sin A? Opposite side by hypotenuse. The definition of sin A is opposite side by hypotenuse. Here which one is the opposite side? BC is the opposite side. What is the hypotenuse now? AC is the hypotenuse. AC. Now what is the value of BC here? 15. By what is the value of hypotenuse here? 17. So this is the sin A answer. Nothing is there. Sin A is what? Opposite side by hypotenuse. What is the opposite side for angle A? BC is the opposite side for angle A. So BC we wrote. AC is the hypotenuse. AC we wrote. the value of BC is how much? 15. And the value of AC is how much? 17. So sin A value, we got the first one. Let us go to the second one, cos A. What is the formula for cos A? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. What is the adjacent side for angle A? AB is the adjacent side. So AB. What is the hypotenuse? AC is the hypotenuse. Very good. And what is the value of A here? 8 centimeters by 17 centimeters. So 70. This is a cos A. Finished. Then we will go for tan A. Tan A. What is the definition of tan A here? Opposite side by adjacent side. The definition of tan A is opposite side by adjacent side. What is the opposite side here? BC is the opposite side and adjacent side is AB. So what is the value of BC here? BC is what? 15. AB? 8 centimeter. Very good. So these are the values of sin A, cos A and tan A. Nothing is there. In the given question, what he has given? In right angle triangle ABC, 8 centimeters, 15 centimeters and 17 centimeters are the lengths of AB, BC and CA respectively. Find the values of sin A, cos A, tan A. What we did? We have drawn a right angle triangle A, B, C. So according to the given question, AB is 8 centimeters we have mentioned here. BC is 15 centimeters we have mentioned here, and CA is the 17 centimeters we have mentioned here. Why we have taken 17 centimeters as CA means the longest side in a right angle triangle is always hypotenuse. One thing you have to remember blindly, that the longest side in the right angle triangle is always hypotenuse. So 17 centimeters we took. So in the given question he has mentioned the angle at A. That's what? Sin A. For angle A, what is the opposite side? BC is the opposite side. What is the adjacent side? AB is the adjacent side. And hypotenuse is AC. So that sin A. What is the definition of sin A? Opposite side by hypotenuse. What is the opposite side here? BC. What is the hypotenuse? So BC by AC. What is the value of BC? What is the value of AC? 17. Very good. So 15 by 17 we got a sin A value. And cos A. Cos A is equals to, what is the definition? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. Here adjacent side is what? AB. Hypotenuse is AC. So 8 by 17. Now tan A. What is the definition of tan A? Opposite side by adjacent side. Here opposite side is BC and adjacent side is AB. So BC by AB we took. So 15 by 8. So here for finding tan A, one more method I will explain you. Tan A, we already know that tan A is equals to sin A by cos A. This also we studied now. Tan A is equals to sin A by cos A. Here what is the sin A value? 15 by 17 divided by, what is the cos A here? 8 by 17. How can we write this? 15 by 17 into 17 by 8. Can we write? Because both are the fractions. If we interchange the fraction to the numerator, then what happens? Reciprocal. So 17 will be get cancelled. We got what? 15 by 8. So you can find out the tan value by using this method or this method. Any one method you can use. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let us go for the next question. first. The sides of a right angle triangle PQR. Okay, I am drawing the right angle triangle PQR. But here the question only has mentioned that angle Q is 90 degrees. So this is Q. Here I am taking P and here I am taking R. So the sides of a right angle triangle PQR are. PQ is how much he has taken? 7 centimeters. This is 7 centimeters. And PR, this is the PR 25 centimeters. And angle Q 90 degrees he has given. We mentioned already angle Q 90 degrees. Respectively. Then find tan P minus tan R. We have to find tan P minus tan R. So, what is the formula for tan theta? Tan theta. Okay, sir, not the sine by cos. Sine by cos is also correct. But here, he has given the lengths of the sides. Based upon that only we have to calculate. Tan theta, the definition of tan theta is opposite side by adjacent side. Here two conditions are there. Tan P is given, tan I is given. If we consider the angle at P, this is the angle at P. What is the opposite side for angle P? QR is the opposite side. PQ is the adjacent side. But we doesn't know the QR value. We doesn't know the QR value. Like the same way he has given tan R. For tan R, if we consider the angle at R, now angle at R, which one is the opposite side for angle R? PQ is the opposite side. And QR is the adjacent side. Means here we know the value of PQ. And we know the value of PR. We have to find the value of QR. For finding the value of QR, what we will do? We have to use using which theorem? Pythagoras theorem. Using Pythagoras theorem. According to the Pythagoras theorem, what we know? Hypotenuse square. Here, what is the hypotenuse? What is the hypotenuse here? PR. Hypotenuse square. PR square is equals to sum of the sides of other two. Sum of the squares of other two sides. Here, other two sides are what? PQ and QR. Na? So, PQ square plus QR square. Here, what the value we have to find? QR we have to find. So, by transposing this, here I am writing QR square is equals to this I am taking first. As usual, PR square we are writing. If we transpose PQ square towards other side, minus PQ square. Okay. Now, QR square is equals to, what is the value of PR? PR 25. So 25 whole square minus, what is the value of PQ here? 7 square. The value of 25 square is how much? 25 into 25? 625 minus 7 square is 49. What value it is? QR square. Now, QR square is equals to 625 minus 49 is how much? 576. Now we have to find QR. At LHS it is the square. At LHS it is the square. If we took this square towards the RHS, then it will become square root. If it is square at LHS, then if we took towards the RHS, it will become square root. So under root of 576. We can write it as under root of 24 into 24. So therefore QR is equal to how much? 24 centimeters. Now we got the value of QR now? Now we will write here. It is how much?
24 centimeter.
24 centimeters. Now we got the sides PQ, QR and PR. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now let me take tan P minus tan R. Tan P minus tan R. So I am consider the angle at P. What is the definition of tan P? QR by PQ. QR by PQ. Why? If we consider angle at P means opposite side will be QR, adjacent side will be PQ. So QR by PQ minus. Now I am considering angle at R. Now I am considering angle at R. If we consider the angle at R, then what is the opposite side? PQ is the opposite side and QR is the adjacent side. So PQ by QR. Now what is the value of QR here? 24 by PQ is 7 minus. What is the value of PQ? 7 by 24. Now what is the LCM of these two? 24 sevens are. You do here. 7 4s are 28, carries 2, 7 2s are 42, 160. In 7 table, how many times 24 will goes? 7 24s are. So what we do here? 24 into 24 minus, in 24 table how many times? 7 times. So 7 into 7, 24 24s are 576 minus 7 sevens are 49 by 168. 576 minus 49 is how much? 576 49. 16 minus 7, sorry, 16 minus 9, 7. Then here it will be 56 minus 4 means 52. Is it right? So what we will get finally? 527 by 168. Whether will it cancels in any table? No, I think it cannot be cancelled. Once again I will revise this question. The sides of right angle triangle PQR. PQ is 7 centimeters, PR is 25 centimeters and IQ is 90 degrees respectively. Then find the tan P minus tan R as given. We know the definition of tan theta is what? Opposite side by adjacent side. So we have taken triangle PQR. In this he has given PQ as 7 centimeters and PR as 25 centimeters and angle Q as 90 degrees. But he haven't given QR. So if we wanted to find the QR, what we have to do? We have to use the Pythagoras theorem. According to the Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square. What is the hypotenuse here? PR. PR square is equals to sum of the squares of other two sides. What are the other two sides? PQ. So PQ square plus QR square. We have to find the value of QR. So QR square is equals to what we wrote? PR square minus PQ square. So QR square is what? What is the value of PR? 25 square minus PQ is 7 square. So QR square is what? 25 square is 625. 7 square is 49. So 625 minus 49. So QR square is equals to 625 minus 49 is how much? 576. So we get 576. So Here it is a square. If we do taken towards the right hand side, it will be square root. So QR is equal to under root of 576. This 576 how can we write? Square root of 24 into 24. If we are having two terms under the root, if we are having two terms under the root, then we will write only one term outside the root. So QR becomes 24 centimeters. 24 centimeters. Now the question is what? Tan P minus tan R. So what is the tan P here? QR by PQ, and tan R is PQ by QR. That we have substituted 24 by 7 minus 7 by 24. Here LCM of 7 and 24 is 168. In 7 table, how many times 168 will goes? 24 times. Therefore 24 into 24 minus in 24 table it will goes 7 times. So 7 into 7. 24 24s are 576 minus 7 7s are 49. The denominator transfers by 168. 576 minus 49 is 527 divided by 168. So this is the final answer. No doubt. Is it clear now, all of you? I think everyone you understood that question, how we have solved, isn't it? Bhavani is there? T Bhavani. Did you forward ma? And open the textbook, all of you. In textbook, try the questions. What questions you will try means, do this, try this. In textbook he has given some questions as do this and try this. That questions you have to try. Let us go for another problem. Third one. What is the third problem? If cos A is equals to 12 by 13. If cos A is equals to 12 by 13, then find a sin A and tan A. Then find sin A and tan A. Here mentioned a condition that A is less than 90 degrees. So cos A is given. First of all, we will take a right angle triangle. He has mentioned angle at A, no? So here I am taking angle A. Here it is B. Here it is C. So what is the definition of cos? Cos A is equal to 12 by 13. That is nothing but adjacent side by hypotenuse. Isn't it or not? The definition of cos A is adjacent side by hypotenuse. What is the adjacent side here? AB. Hypotenuse is AC. So AB is how much? 12. AC is 13. Here we doesn't know the value of BC. What we will do? Which theorem we will use? Pythagoras theorem. Very good. So using Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. But here what we are finding? BC square is equals to AC square minus AB square. What is the AC here? 13 square minus 12 square. What is the 13 square? 169. 12 square is 144. BC square. Now BC square is equal to what? 169 minus 144 is how much? 25. Now BC is equals to square root of 25, which is to be written as 5 into 5. Therefore BC equals how much? 5. Clear? Now what we have to find? Sin A. Sin A is what? Opposite side by hypotenuse. What is the opposite side here? BC is the opposite side, AC is the hypotenuse. What is the value of BC now? 5 by 13. Like the same way tan A. Tan A is what? Opposite side by adjacent side. What is the opposite side here? BC by AB. BC is what? 5 by 12. Like this we have to find. Nothing is there in the given question. He has given cos A is equal to 12 by 13. We have to find sin A and tan A. We are taking a right angle triangle. According to the given question, cos A is equal to 12 by 13. The definition of cos A is what? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. In the given question, what is the adjacent side? AB is the adjacent side. What is the hypotenuse? AC is the hypotenuse. We have mentioned the values. We doesn't know the opposite side value BC. For finding opposite side value, we are using Pythagoras theorem. What is the Pythagoras theorem? AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. From this we have found the BC value as 5. Then sin A definition is opposite side by hypotenuse. So BC by AC we got 5 by 13. Tan A is what? Opposite side by adjacent side. That is equal to BC by AB. That is equal to 5 by 12. So write down these problems and remaining problems also you try. Next problem he has given just simple. If 3 tan A is equal to 4, 3 tan A is equal to 4 he has given. Nothing is there. You write tan A is equals to 4 by 3. 3 tan A is equal to 4. Then tan A is equal to this 3 if you are taken towards right hand side will be division. 4 by 3. Again use the same concept. Using the same concept you find out. And remaining problems we will discuss in the next period. Thank you.